Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone out there is doing well. So this reading is going to be a full moon reading for my Libras. Okay, so if something here resonates, please don't forget to give my video a big thumbs up. Comment on it, subscribe to my channel if you're interested in getting more readings like this. Also because the cards that I'm going to be using, if you do know your birth chart, that would be very helpful during this reading. That way you can look and see, what houses or what planets are in what house and how this reading can resonate with you or how it pertains to you, okay? All right, you guys, so let's get into this reading. I'm going to first start off by giving just a little bit of information about this full moon, then we'll get into the cards, okay? So this full moon is going to be in Sagittarius. This is also known as a strawberry moon. This is the second super moon we've experienced so far this year. This is the last full moon of the spring before the summer solstice. This moon is about learning how to be more free spirited and expanding your heart and mind. This is a great time for manifesting, especially if you're still holding on to heavy emotions from a past or previous relationship. So if you're familiar with manifesting or if you follow the moon cycles, or even if you're not, this is the time to just write down your intentions. Go out there. I don't know if you guys have heard that song by Bruno Mars, Talking to the Moon. That's exactly what you're doing. I write down the things that I want to accomplish, whatever I have to say. I write it down, I take my notebook, I go outside, and I talk to the moon, basically. You don't necessarily have to manifest on the full moon. Normally, you start seeing the full moon 2 to 3 days before, it's actually on the date. That's just the date of the full moon is actually when the moon is the brightest or when it illuminates the most, okay? Full moons are a time to release what no longer serves you, and since this full moon is in Sagittarius and it is Gemini season, this is a powerful time to manifest abundance. So if you're needing any type of abundance in your life, whether it's material wealth, spiritual, more love, peace, happiness in your life, this is a perfect time to manifest that. Now remember, when you manifest around the full moons, you can't expect nothing, right off the top, but it will come to you. Also, if you have been in hermit mode, if you kind of been to yourself, been in the house, this is a great time to get out, have fun, explore, socialize, and allow yourself to be more open to receive this abundance. So let's get into this reading, Libra. What type of energy is around my Libra spirit during this full moon? What type of energy is around my Libras at this time, spirit, during this full moon? What type of energy is around my Libra spirit during this full moon? Okay, so we have the answers you need are coming. So for some of you, maybe you've been manifesting or you've been praying or asking about some things, and it's like you've been waiting for, spirit or God to like lead you or guide you or let you know something. But just know, Libra, that the answers you need, they are coming soon. I feel like a lot of answers that you're going to be given, it's not going to be like straight out the horse's mouth. A lot of situations or something that's going to come to you, you're going to have to use your intuition. And that's going to be the exact answer you need, okay? And this is with the full moon in Gemini. I feel like also with this blue, because blue has to do with communication. So I feel like a lot of you or some of you guys could be communicating with someone or someone could be communicating with you, and that's going to give you all the answers that you need. Okay, then we have look at the bigger picture with this full moon in Sagittarius. So with this full moon that we have coming up today, this is the time for you to look at the bigger picture. Maybe there were some answers, like I said, something you were questioning. I feel like Libra, it's something you've been questioning, you've been wondering about, like should you continue to do something or is this the end or whatever it is. And I feel like you haven't been looking at the bigger picture. Possibly you've been looking at this situation like one-sided or from one viewpoint. And it's like you've been trying to find some type of answers about something here. But I feel like with this full moon, something is going to be illuminated to you guys, or you're going to be able to see something for what it really is, okay? And then after that, you guys, you're possibly going to have to make some type of adjustments, okay? So after you possibly find out some type of answers or some type of truth, possibly that you've been wanting to know, once you finally look at things for the bigger picture, or you look at this situation for what it really is, I feel like there's going to be some type of adjustments that you're going to have to do. Like you're going to have to move differently now that you found out something or something has been revealed to you. And then we have you're very close to achieving your goals. So if there's something that you've been working on at this time, Libra, you writing down your goals, whether this is financial, career, education, whatever it is, you are very close to achieving whatever that goal is. But I feel like still there's going to be some type of adjustments that need to be made, all right? Okay, Libra, so let's pull from my astrology deck and let's see how these cards tie in together. What type of energies around my Libras during this full moon period? Like I said, also if you know your birth chart, this is very, these are going to tell more about the planets and the aspects. And so this will kind of be a little helpful to you knowing what's resonating for you. What messages do you have, my Libras, at this time period during this full moon? Okay, so we have Pisces, and we also have Libra. So let's see what other cards come out here, you guys. So you're going to be looking at placements in your chart that possibly has to do with Pisces or to do with Libra here. What messages do you have, my Libras, today for you during this full moon? All right. So we have the 12th house, which is talks about your unconscious mind. So some of you, like I said, Libra or Pisces could be in your 12th house. This is ruled by Neptune and Pisces. Okay, then. So this talks about meditation. Now you're starting to use your intuition. Thank you, Spirit, because I just said that earlier. Thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. I love my Spirit, guys. Remember I said earlier, something that you're going to have to use your intuition about to be able to look at this bigger picture here. This talks about you could be in a chemically induced state, kind of like a trance or something. You like in between worlds. But Neptune, has to do like with the house of mystery. Pisces like the hangman. You kind of in suspension. You just kind of hanging there, okay? This house is about prison, retreats, hospital, church, strong empathy. So at this time, you could be doing something to possibly get more in touch with your emotional side. Maybe you're starting to meditate. You're starting to use your creativity side. Or you're starting to see that maybe you're more creative than you thought you were. You're starting to use your intuition about situations. And like I said, once whatever this situation is that you're needing answers to or that you've been wanting to find answers to, I feel like using your intuition is going to help you to be able to look at the bigger picture and see this situation for what it really is. Then we have the 10th house. It talks about your public self. This is ruled by Saturn and Capricorn. This talks about how the world views you. So right now, Libra, you can be concerned, or maybe you were in the past concerned about how the world, the people around you views you. This talks about your career status and trying to align with your career path. This is your mission, or it talks about finding your purpose in life. So some of you, maybe you're achieving your goals or you're close to achieving your goal because you're now starting to walk in your divine path. You're starting to question what your divine path is or how you can start to get on this divine path. Okay, Libra, that's all I have. I hope you guys have enjoyed this full moon reading as much as I've enjoyed it as well. You guys stay blessed and stay tuned again for more readings.